Hello, how is everything? So, today I want to share with you one of the things I shared with one of my clients during our clarity session. Now, she gave me a list of things she had always wanted to achieve over the years, the ones she's already on, and the ones she has not even touched, has not even started. And she was like, what do I do? Now, if you're like her and you have so many things on your plate and you're confused, how do I achieve this goal? Where do I start from? Which one do I do first? Which one do I do next? How do I bring everything together? This is my advice. Now, number one, you make a list of all your goals, your desires. What do I want to achieve? For example, what do you want to achieve in 2022? That's the first thing. You make a list. After you have made that list, you look at which goals are similar. I mean, which ones align, which ones are on the same path. Like maybe you want to write a book and you want to float a blog, a writing something that has to do with writing. Writing a book, keeping a blog is the same thing. It's writing. You can even write extracts from that book and put it on the blog. But writing. So you see, you group your goals into the ones that are on the same path. Do you understand? Like going for training and going to school, they are similar. You are still being trained. It's like you are being schooled in a particular area or a skill, and you're going back to school. So the next thing is to group. The first thing I said is to make a list of all your goals that you wish to achieve within a particular period, maybe 10 years, 5 years, 3 years, 2 years, or that particular year. Then the next thing is group them into similarities, into categories. This one is together, this one is similar. So the next thing is put a timeline to it. If I want to write a book, how long will it take me? How many pages do I want to write? If I want to write 90,000 words, maybe 137 pages, how long, looking at my present schedule, how long will it take me to be able to write that number of pages? For example, you're writing a book. That one settles it. If it's a training you want to attend, you ask yourself, what do I need that training for? Do I need it now? Will it help me achieve one of my goals? If the training is not going to be tied, if the skill you want to learn, the knowledge you want to gain in that training cannot help you achieve one of your goals, you need to suspend it. Or else you will just amass knowledge and your goals are still there, waiting to be moved to the next level, waiting to be activated. And you're getting more knowledge that is not even relevant for you to achieve the goal you already have on ground. You're causing more trouble for yourself because you're just compounding the issue. You have not settled one, you have not eaten one meal, you are putting another one on fire. So decide how long it will take you to do that some of your goals, the time span that it will take you. The next thing, if it's a training, like I said, decide how that training will affect the rest of your goals. What do you need that training for? Do you need it now, or can you put it off maybe till next year or to the next 5 years? Then after that, ask yourself, if you want to go back to school, which school do you want to which course do you want to go for? How does that course help you achieve your goals in life? How will that course contribute to your life? Or do you just need the certificate? You need to tell yourself all these things. And clarity sessions for me is a truth section. It's not a session where you come and brag. It's not a session where you come and impress me. No, it's all beer. You just tell me everything so that I can guide you truthfully also. But if you are bragging, you are hiding, you are putting yourself up and all of that, you confuse even me that want to help you. But if you tell me this is my limitation, this is where I am confused, this is where I have issues, I can easily guide you. So if you say, okay, I want to go back to school, what school do you want to go to? Abroad, Nigeria? What degree do you want to go for? I was talking to one of my clients and she said, look, you are the only one I will tell this. And I appreciated her for that, because her telling me gave me a picture of how to guide her. And at the end of that session we had that day, she already had a clear direction of where to go to. So these things will help you. Sometimes you do not even need a degree to achieve the exact thing. When I mean a degree, not a first degree. We're talking about postgraduate now. Sometimes you do not need a postgraduate degree at that time. You can start doing other things before focusing on postgraduate degree. So know what you're going for. How does it affect the rest of your goals? Because they all need to be connected. because you are one person, and everything you do should be channeled at making you a better person. It should not just be scattered in isolation. This one is just going here, this one is going here, this one is going here, and when you look at all of them together, they don't make sense. They are just stand-alone things. That will be troublesome because they're just one person. Do you understand? So you know what you want to do, your goals, you categorize them in terms of similarity. You ask yourself, what is the time span? You ask yourself, why do I need to do this now? How does it relate to the other things I want to do? Is it that in the next 5 years they would meet, there'll be a meeting point, or forever they'll keep being at, at divergent positions? So after that, you now need to consciously have a sit down with yourself, or with a coach, which is preferable. You write down the things that limited you from achieving those goals in the past. And how do we prevent those things from happening? How do we prevent those things from being limitations now that you're having a clarity session? How do I make sure that these things do not hinder me anymore? Then what new things should we put into our game plan so that you can achieve it? You understand? And then you have an accountability partner who tells you, okay, this is our first plan is supposed to be for a week. What have you done? Give me feedback. Okay, what were the hindrances you met? What were the challenges that you faced? Who do you need? Who should we bring in, to help you, to hasten it? That's where delegation comes in. Sometimes you need to call somebody. You need to say, hey, you need to handle, you need to design this for me. I will not spend days designing it because I know you can spend hours to design it. So let me focus on other things while while you are doing this part for me. So we need to look at which one can we delegate, which one can we give an expert. In fact, one of my clients, I had to tell her this one should be done by your children. Yes, it's part of her goal, but her children could actually do it for her without her paying 1 naira. So she was like, wow, she didn't even think about that before. There's some parts of your goal, achieving your goal, that your kids can actually help you do while you do other things. So there's so much that happens in a clarity session, but for you to make that meaningful step ahead towards achieving your goal, start by activating, by going through these few things I have mentioned. And if you have any questions, you are always free to get to me at any time. Thank you so much. See you later. Bye.